This is Dr. Keith Clutie, the head of the Department of Health in the Western Cape. I bring a very important message to all of you today in the Department of Health. And that is the message that we're ready to start implementing a vaccination program in the Western Cape and focusing on the first phase of that on healthcare workers in the Western Cape. I would just like to remind all of us where we find ourselves currently in relation to COVID and how it's impacted on our department. From the first wave in March into the second wave where we find ourselves now, we've had a total of more than 8,300 people of our own employees have become infected with COVID. More than 900 of our employees have had a severe form of COVID, which required them to be hospitalized. And very, very sadly for all of us, 102 of our colleagues have died. So we currently find ourselves as a healthcare system and healthcare workers in that system severely impacted upon by COVID on our personal lives, but also on the lives of our families and the trauma that we've witnessed by having to see members of the public succumb in our hospitals. So as we are physically, emotionally, and very mentally fatigued and traumatized, we need to start a process of healing and walk that path together. Within that process of healing, one area of hope is the introduction of a vaccine.
Whilst we need to remember that taking a vaccine is one's choice, but what I'm urging you to do, make a right choice, not only for you in order to be protected, but for you also not to infect the other person. And when it starts with us as healthcare workers, it means that everyone will follow suit.
The vaccine is very safe. The main side effect that's been found is pain at the injection site, and then some people will develop fever and headache. But really, this is an expression of the immune response, and so a very safe vaccine. The vaccine that the government has procured through the institute in India is, this institute produces most of the vaccines in the world, in fact. So it's a very reputable producer that manufactures vaccines to incredibly high standards.
Clinical trials of COVID-19 vaccines have been found to be safe and effective. These vaccines will be registered in our country and there will be strict oversight. As we roll out COVID-19 vaccines, we will be monitoring the safety and effectiveness in the field. And so we want to encourage you as healthcare workers to take the vaccine. This vaccine will protect you in the work that you do and will help you get on with making sure that the health system is sustained. And so when they arrive, put your arm out and take the vaccine. It will help you get on with your life and it will help us keep the health system intact. Thank you very much.
As a healthcare worker, the vaccine will certainly provide me with a certain peace of mind, especially when it comes to the concern that I might infect my loved ones after having been exposed to COVID-19 at work.
I can't wait to get my vaccine when it does arrive. Thousands of us taking that vaccine can almost create like a bubble of protection around the one person that cannot get that vaccine.
A very important part of our campaign, which is aptly called Let's Unite to Vaccinate, is that each one of us, when provided the scientifically sound information, when provided the information on which we will make informed decisions, each one of us become an ambassador for spreading this positive, accurate information to others. It is so important because at this point in time, as the frontline heroes, the healthcare workers in the Western Cape have a good image with the public. We are credible voices. We are the people that people will listen to. And in this time of introducing a vaccine, people need to hear accurate information that will help them to make the best choices for themselves.